$3.25 million in fines for violating health and safety rules at 2 plants in Clairton and 1 in Philadelphia. It will be the largest such fine ever paid. Flight attendants with U.S. Air have turned down a tentative contract. Dollar Bank says it will no longer handle accounts of city government because it will not do business, quote, subject to threats and quotas. A salvage crew poked the Allegheny River in an unsuccessful search for a sunken barge that halted transport through the nation's busiest inland port. A 4-mile stretch of the rain-swollen river was closed for a second day yesterday from Point State Park to the Highland Park Bridge. A Westmoreland County judge says he may have to hold a second hearing to decide whether to issue an injunction against a hazardous waste dump, which farmers claim has caused the deaths of more than 150 animals. Following the resignation of Soviet Foreign Minister Eduard Shevardnadze, Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev is pressing on with efforts to revamp the Soviet government and to increase his powers. The Fourth Congress of People's Deputies today is to resume debate on the charges, or on the changes Gorbachev wants. While urging the Soviet Union to speed up its economic reform, an international study of the Soviet economy concludes that massive amounts of Western aid to Moscow would be wasted if offered now. That's according to Bush administration officials commenting anonymously in advance of the study's release today. Researchers say battering in the home may do more to cause aggressive behavior in children than any other domestic factor. The study in the journal Science says children who are physically abused by an adult at home are more likely to be aggressive, even violent, in difficult social situations. In one of the largest efforts of its kind, the federal government is now developing a 3-part effort to wipe out lead poisoning in children. The initiative will involve the removal of lead-based paint from millions of homes with a focus on lower-income families. And Peru's military is now threatening to shoot down airplanes suspected of carrying semi-processed coca leaf, the raw material from which cocaine is made. The military says that any planes that refuse to land for inspection could be captured and or destroyed. The daily number last night was 653 and the big 4 number 1552. Now a 3WS Sports Update with the coach, Tab Douglas.
And good morning, everybody. Well, the Penguins, a big come-from-behind win last night, their 5th win in a row. It's their longest winning streak of the season. Mark Recchi scoring with just under a minute to play for the game winner after the Stars tied up the game with 3 minutes left. 4-3 was the final. The Pens come from behind after being down 2-0, and the win puts them 1 game over 500, tied with the Caps for 4th place in the Patrick Division of home-to-home series, with the Islanders coming up this weekend. And the Pirates signed Don Slott to a 3-year deal worth $3 million, and Bobby Bonilla wants to get about $21 million over 5 years now. I'm Tab Douglas.
6:03, 3WS weather is next. The 3WS Satellite Weather Center says cloudy and mild. Periods of rain today, maybe a thunderstorm. We'll have a high of 55. Tonight and tomorrow, cloudy and mild. We do have a chance of rain. The low tonight in the upper 40s. Tomorrow's high in the upper 50s. Christmas Day, cold. A few flurries and a high in the mid-20s. 43 degrees now. I'm Rose Ryan Douglas.
Now, live from the Sheraton Station Square, 3WS presents the 2nd annual Morning Zoo Christmas Special. Starring Lou Christie, Jimmy Beaumont, Pure Gold, Kenny Blake, Tony Seabright Lips, Joe Negri, Jimmy Sapienza, Al Dow and Etta Cox, Marie Alexander, Craig Singer, Tony McKay, Donnie Iris, Walt Maddox, Dave Johnson, Cheryl Williams, and the world's most festive band, Johnny Angel and the Halos. This morning's show is being brought to you by Allegheny Business Machines, distributors of Canon copiers, Roth Carpet, and Blockbuster Video. And now, your hosts for this morning's show, Jim Merkel and Gary Dickson.
Yeah, there we have it with Johnny Angel and the Halos. And a great job of White Christmas there. Good morning. It's 3WS Morning Zoo, broadcasting live from the Sheraton in Station Square for the 1990 Christmas party. Gary, it feels like Christmas, Gary. It's in the air.
No, it doesn't. It's raining outside. It doesn't feel like Christmas at all. But no, it feels like Christmas in here. My, what a motley crew we've got assembled here. No, these are some really beautiful people. They're filing in right now. This is darn early to get up and come in, isn't it, to the city for a lot of these people. They're coming in now. We got a beautiful crowd of people here. We're going to end up like with 350, maybe 400 Morning Zoo listeners in this room this morning, and so we're going to have a good, like a warm and fuzzy Christmas here today.
Well, who's going to have the warm part and who's going to have the fuzzy part?
I'd like fuzzy, actually.
Okay,
myself.
all right, you're on fuzzy, that's fine.
Okay, and you be warm.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we're going to have a great time today. We have a lot of things coming up this morning, including, I understand, Mayor Sophie Masloff will be here coming up at the 8 o'clock hour as well.
That's right. We understand she'll be here, and we've got some great hometown artists that will be performing for you live this morning. And, there's a lot of danger in doing live anything.
Well, that's the exciting part.
Oh, it is. I mean, it's going to be great. So we'll sit back and have a good time. Now, some of the acts will be performing this morning during this Christmas special. Of course, you've heard us talk about them. We've got Marie Alexander in alphabetical order, just like they do on TV, right? Jimmy Beaumont, Kenny Blake, Lou Christie is here. We had Lou here last night for a sound check. And
sounded wonderful.
Yeah, he sounded great. It's just about time we wake him up, as a matter of fact, I think. Also, Etta Cox and Al Dow, Donnie Iris, Pittsburgh legend, Johnny Angel and the Halos, who we heard perform just a moment ago there. Also, Tony McKay, Walt Maddox. We got Joe Negri, Pure Gold, Jimmy Sapienza, Tony Seabright Lips, Louis Lips' wife. Also, Craig Zinger on the piano, we've had on the Morning Zoo many times before. All those people and yet many more. We've got some sports stars from the Penguins and the Steelers and the Pirates and all that coming up as well this morning.
You know, that's the nice part about it, too, Gary, that a lot of this is done in TV for 30 minutes or an hour-long show, but consider that this is a radio. It hasn't been done on Pittsburgh radio before to this type of scale for 3 hours, putting together all these hometown folks. And also keep in mind this morning, too, that everybody that's going to be here today performing for the same price that it took for these people to get in here, which is free.
Right.
I mean, it's not costing, nobody's charging a dime for this one, and just to think about how busy all of us are in our lives
well, they're
during
paying
Christmas.
me a fortune to do this,
well,
but
sure,
everybody else
certainly.
pretty much, I think, agreed to do it free.
Oh,
so.
you're not donating the time. I was confused on that.
Not really.
3WS Morning Zoo, Merkel and Dickson, and the whole zoo crew here today, along with some great acts performing this morning, and more on the way. Coming up.
We'll be right back to the Sheraton Station Square and our live broadcast of the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special right after this.
Merkel and Dickson and the 3WS Morning Zoo broadcasting live the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas Party.
That's right. And now we're ready for some great music from a great band we've heard on the zoo. We've seen them at Three Rivers Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Angel and the Halos.
Merry Christmas to all of you. Merry Christmas to all of you. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant soul, tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glory streams from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Merry Christmas to all of you. Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas from Johnny Angel and the Halos.
What a great job, Johnny Angel and the Halos. I tell you, these guys are doing great, and we've, as we said, we've had them on the show a number of times. And how's it feel, guys, to do it this early in the morning?
It's a little rough.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to, we need to give some weather. The weather
Yeah,
forecasts are
that
out
goes
there.
on.
Cloudy, mild periods of rain. Anybody in this room probably knows what the weather's like. I see a lot of rain out there coming in. Possibly a thunderstorm today. Highs in the mid-50s, and right now we have 43 degrees in downtown Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and it's Christmas music all morning long. We have the children from the Aiken Elementary and Keystone Oaks School District under the direction of Janice Smith, and we're going to be playing them for a little bit here and more from the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas Special.
I've got Christmas in my ear. I've got Christmas in my eyes. I've got Christmas in my singing. I've got Christmas in my sight. I've got Christmas in my elbows. I'm happy as can be, 'cause I got Christmas and it's all over me. Oh, jingle bells, jingle merrily. I got Christmas and it's all over me.
We'll be right back to the Sheraton Station Square and our live broadcast of the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special right after this.
I can't crank it because of the vocals. There really isn't, because I can't use your Y chord on that because give him buzz. And he's going over the air, so I can't give him buzz. No. Excuse me for a minute, I'm going to jump all around here. Excuse me. I got a chord.
Here we are broadcasting live for the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas Special.
That's right. We are broadcasting from the Sheridan Station Square. Got a beautiful crowd, 300 and some odd people here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, another person we've had on the show a number of times. He's been performing in and around the Pittsburgh area for a long, long time. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Craig Zinger. Craig Zinger, ladies and gentlemen.
Have you been singing lately?
Yes, Craig, who of course is doing a wonderful job, and was able to perform that whole song without spilling very much coffee. Someone handed him a cup of coffee right before he went on and put it up on the piano, and there it goes. Welcome, Craig.
Welcome.
Thank you very, very much for doing a great job. Now, you've been performing in and around the area for a long time. You're a recording artist. Your album is Have You Been Zinged Lately, right?
Correct, and I'm working on some new material for a follow-up album. The Mind is working this morning. It's called Get Zinged Again.
Oh,
and
sounds dangerous.
I'll be recording next year.
I might buy the thing just for the name alone, you know what I mean?
You'll need shots for it.
Well, a great job, and Craig, you'll hear Craig throughout the whole show this morning from the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special. And now, these two people we had on the show recently, they're wonderful people, and they perform all over the place. Al Dow and Etta Cox. Etta has been in many TV movies and done all kinds of interesting things, and they are great performers. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Al Dow and Etta Cox.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old black hat they found. For when they put it on his head, that cat began to dance around. I said Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be. He could laugh and play, so the children say, just as well as you and me. I said Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose, 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old black hat they found, 'cause when they put it on his head, he began to dance around. I said Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be. He could laugh and play, so the children say, just as well as you and me. A hippity hop hop, a hippity hop hop, look at Frosty go. A hippity hop hop, a hippity hop hop, over the fields of snow. There must have been some magic in that old black hat they found. For when they put it on his head, he began to dance around. I said Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be. He could laugh and play, so the children say, just as well as you and me. Oh, Frosty!
Woo! Out down, Etta Cox knocking you out here, and we're going to hear from them coming up later this morning.
Right after the news coming up, we've got Marie Alexander rocking around the Christmas tree. Also, Kenny Blake with Santa Claus is coming to town. It's all on the way.
Now let's check on the news with Rose Ryan Douglas.
Good morning. 43 degrees now. 3WS Satellite Weather Center says it'll be cloudy and mild today. Periods of rain, maybe even a thunderstorm this afternoon. We will have a high in the mid-50s. Complete forecast in a couple minutes. This 3WS News update is sponsored by Century 3 Mall. There are no tax increases in the 1991 budget just approved yesterday by Allegheny County Commissioners. The USW and Wheeling Pittsburgh Steel have signed a new contract. U.S. Air flight attendants have turned down a new contract offer. There's other news concerning U.S. Air. A judge has recommended that it be awarded one of 2 recently opened gateways between the U.S. and Manchester, England. President Bush says Saddam Hussein still does not understand the military threat he faces in the Persian Gulf. Secretary of State James Baker expects cooperation between the U.S. and the Soviet Union to stay on course despite the sudden resignation of Soviet Foreign Minister Edward Shevardnadze. Washington State's Mount St. Helens is blowing steam and ash into the air. No molten rock right now. Forget about any Ike and Tina Turner reunion at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Awards ceremony next month. They will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, but neither one will make it to the show. And Life Goes On star Christopher Burke is among those just honored by the USJCs as one of its 10 outstanding young Americans for 1991. Burke, an actor with Down syndrome, plays a young man with Down syndrome on the ABC series. Also included Iditarod dog sled racer Susan Butcher and Kansas City Chiefs place kicker Nick Lowry. The daily number last night was 653 and the big 4 number 1552. Now a 3WS Sports Update with a coach, Tab Douglas.
The Penguins are supplying us with a nice Christmas so far. Their 4-3 win over Minnesota last night was their 5th win in a row, puts them a game over 500, tied with the Caps for 4th place in the Patrick Division. They're just 3 points out of third, and should they sweep the Islanders in a home-and-home series this weekend, that would be 7 in a row. That would tie the longest winning streak in team history. Steelers have the Browns. They're favored by 11 on Sunday, but the Steelers have lost 8 of 9 overall to the Browns, 4 in a row at home. Be a nice gift to win that one. I'm Tab Douglas.
6:33, 3WS weather is next. Three WS Satellite Weather Center says cloudy and mild. Periods of rain, maybe a thunderstorm today, a high in the mid-50s. Tonight and tomorrow, cloudy and mild. Good chance of rain, low tonight in the upper 40s. Tomorrow's high around 58. Christmas Day, cold, a few flurries, and a high in the mid-20s. 43 degrees now. I'm Rose Ryan Douglas.
Live from the Sheraton Station Square, it's the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special. This portion being brought to you by Roth Carpets, Blockbuster Video, and Allegheny Business Machines, featuring Canon copiers. And now, back to our hosts, Merkel and Dickson.
Broadcasting live, and good morning once again, everybody. Live from Pittsburgh at the Sheraton Station Square.
Thank you very much, you beautiful people. Hey, it's nice to have you here with us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Pittsburgh's best horn player. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Blake. Ladies and gentlemen, saxophonist Kenny Blake.
Yeah.
For those of you listening on the radio, you needed to know that that's Craig Zinger on the piano and, of course, Kenny on the saxophone, which certainly makes sense. And now we know why he's won the Pittsburgh Music Award so many times. Ladies and gentlemen, now a wonderful singer who is currently lead vocalist and lyricist for the band Oracle. Her name, Marie Alexander. Let's give her a round of applause here this morning. Go ahead.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party show. Mistletoe hung where you can bet you'll see Merkel and Dickson go.
Hey, yeah, all right.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
From the 3WS Morning Zoo second annual Christmas special live at the Sheridan, that is Marie Alexander, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, you might not have known it, 3WS's own Kenny Woods and his wife Alice on backup on that particular one. Let's hear it for them. Great job. 3WS, the Morning Zoo with Merkel and Dickson.
Yeah,
And now
quick
we're
check
gonna
on traffic here with Tab.
Well, we just want to let everybody know that you're having your typical delays on the Parkway East, the Parkway West, Parkway North, and along East Ohio Street, where it's a little bit slow around Millvale and the Schiller Waterworks. But we'll be keeping an eye on traffic for you, even though we're partying down here at the Sheridan, because things might get a little sticky with all the rain we have out there.
You're right, Tab, and more on the way.
We'll be back to the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special after these messages from our sponsors.
I guess.
In front of the microphones, don't sing. Don't you love when I start songs?
And we are broadcasting live from the Sheraton at Station Square, Merkel and Dickson, the 3WS Morning Zoo.
That's right. And coming up, we've got Luke Christie. You'll be hearing from him live in a second. Also, Walt Maddox is on the way. But right now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Angel and the Halos.
Bells will be ringing, sad, sad news. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. My baby's gone. I have no friends to wish me greetings once again. Choirs will be singing silent night, Christmas and carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas. Please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, by New Year's night. Friends and relations send salutations. Sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas. Yes, Christmas, my dear. It's the time of year to be with the one that you love. So won't you tell me you never more wrong? Christmas and New Year's will find you home. Be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy Christmas once again.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Johnny Angel and the Halos will be performing on and off throughout the entire morning. The 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special.
That's what you're listening to on your way into work this morning. Checking on the weather quickly. Cloudy and mild, some periods of rain today, maybe a thunderstorm. High in the mid-50s, 43 degrees right now in downtown Pittsburgh.
Well, you remember the song Blue Moon? You remember the Marcells, 1961?
Yeah.
Well, his name is Walt Maddox. We're going to hear from him next. Walt, by the way, is of course continues to perform in and around the area, all over the area. But also, Walt busy now teaching kids about the dangers of drug use through a special assembly program. I think hats off to you, Walt, for doing that as a continued wonderful cause. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Walt Maddox.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright.
tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Walt Maddox.
Nice job.
3WS Christmas Special, live from the Sheraton.
That's right, and a great show today. And I think all this is going to be back on Christmas Day. We're going to be hearing it once again. The Morning Zoo Christmas Special, live from the Sheraton at Station Square.
Morning Zoo Christmas Special, right after this.
It's a chance for us to regroup and bring on some additional people to get our next act staged. Some people circulating amongst you may recognize the woman holding the applause sign with the Santa Claus hat is Jess Sherry, 7 to midnight on 94.5 3WS. And might I add that we thank you all for coming out this morning on kind of a miserable day here. We're having a fine time, and we thank you very much for being here. Other people that meet in the course of the day. Lonnie Daniels is all the way in the back. For those of you who have been asking about her, she's been in the back there by the second buffet table. Kenny Woods, our assistant program director, also weekend air talent and full-time air talent and singer and hockey player is here. Our mascot, the 3WS Tookie Tookie Bird, ladies and gentlemen, complete with the Santa Claus hat. We invite you to stick around and again partake of the breakfast. And we want to let you know that we'll be welcoming Lou Christie back to Pittsburgh in just moments. So stand by and thank you for coming out this morning.
Testing. All right, thank you very much. We are live at the Sheraton at Station Square.
That's right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you people have been waiting for this guy. He is a Pittsburgh legend. We call him a hometown boy. Some people call him a homeboy. I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, you've, of course, know Rhapsody in the Rain, I'm Going to Make You Mine, The Gypsy Cried, Two Faces of I, Lightning Strikes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lou Christie.
The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night divine, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, holy night, oh, night divine.
Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Lou Christie, who will be back in the show, by the way, as a matter of fact. It's the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas special. And coming up next hour, we're going to be hearing from Pure Gold. Also, Alanetta will be back, and we got Donnie Iris and Jimmy Sapienza all coming up on WWSW AM and FM Pittsburgh.
And just think, everybody here today performing for free, donating their time. It's great, and it's Christmas coming up. 7 o'clock, and a check on the news now with Rose Ryan Douglas.
Good morning. 43 degrees now. The 3WS Satellite Weather Center says it'll be cloudy and mild, periods of rain today Wednesday, maybe even a thunderstorm this afternoon. We will have a high around 55 degrees. Complete forecast in just a couple minutes. This 3WS News is sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. Allegheny County Commissioners approved a 1991 budget for next year. There are no tax increases, even though spending is up a little over 2%. The USW and Wheeling Pittsburgh Steel have signed a new contract. Flight attendants for U.S. Air have turned down a contract offer. An administrative law judge has approved plans to award U.S. Air one of the recently opened gateways between the U.S. and Manchester, England. Once approved by the U.S. Department of Transportation, daily service could start by the middle of next year. Marriage license fees going up by $10. The governor signed the measure yesterday. The new fee, effective in 60 days, will be $25, with the extra $10 going to the Public Welfare Department for domestic violence victim services. Secretary of State James Baker says he doesn't expect Soviet foreign policy to change with the resignation of Moscow's top diplomat. Foreign Minister Edward Shevardnadze yesterday stunned the governments of the world, especially his own, by announcing his departure. Baker says Shevardnadze's parting warning about the threat of a right-wing dictatorship in the USSR should be taken seriously. The strongest storm to hit Guam in more than a decade has been battering the island with winds of more than 100 miles an hour. Typhoon Russ has created waves 20 feet high and uprooted trees. So far, no reports of injuries. And it is mighty cold in North Dakota, cold enough for the governor to take action.
North Dakota Governor George Sinner is declaring a state of emergency and ordering all public elementary and secondary schools closed Friday. He says the bitter cold, expected to approach 90 degrees below zero with a wind chill factor overnight, could endanger the children's lives. Private schools and colleges are expected to follow suit, and businesses and many state offices are expected to close Friday as well. Mark Armstrong for ABC News, Bismarck, North Dakota.
3WS traffic. Parkway North is now slowing at Perrysville. On East Ohio, it's back to the 31st Street Bridge from the Millvale Industrial Park. Parkway East is slow from the Squirrel Hill Tunnels to Churchill. Parkway West is backed halfway up Green Tree Hill. On Old Browns Hill Road, there is an accident causing Homestead High Level Bridge to be backed all the way across. The daily number last night was 653, and the Big 4 number 1552. Now a 3WS Sports Update with the coach, Tab Douglas.
How about those Penguins 5 in a row? Mark Recchi, the big goal last night with under a minute to play. They beat the Minnesota North Stars 4-3, and by the end of the weekend, by the way, if they sweep the Islanders, they will have won 7 in a row. Nice Christmas gift, which would tie the team record for the longest winning streak. Don Slott, millionaire, $3 million over. What are you clapping for? He's making $3 million over 3 years. How much you making? Steelers making big time over the weekend. We'll talk about that later. I'm Tab Douglas.
7:03, 3WS weather next. Three WS Satellite Weather Center says cloudy and mild, periods of rain, maybe a thunderstorm. We'll have a high of 55 today. Tonight and tomorrow, cloudy and mild. Good chance of rain, low tonight in the upper 40s. Tomorrow's high around 58. Christmas Day, cold, a few flurries, high in the mid-20s, 43 degrees now. I'm Rose Ryan Douglas.
Live from the Sheraton Station Square, it's the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special. This portion being brought to you by Roth Carpets, Blockbuster Video, and Allegheny Business Machines, featuring Canon copiers. And now, back to our hosts, Merkel and Dickson.
And happy holidays to everybody listening this morning as we are broadcasting live. Merkel and Dickson and the entire Zoo crew.
That's right. Everybody impressed with the performances we're hearing so far this morning? Yes. Live at the Sheraton, the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 5 voices in perfect harmony. Yes, even at this time of day. Or at least we hope. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Pure Gold.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. We're going to do a little
1, 2. I'm not on.
a tune that was originally done
One,
by
yes, sir.
the Drifters.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, well, I am dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your day, may your day, may your day be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Oh, well, I am dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where those treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, well, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write.
May your day, may your day, may your day be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Pure
Merry
Gold.
Christmas.
Woo! Hey, Sydney.
Yes.
One more time. Say Morning Zoo's bad.
The Morning Zoo is bad.
Yeah, there he goes. I love that. Pure Gold. The 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special live from the Sheraton.
Boy, I tell you, that hurts me over here. Man, my gosh. It is the Morning Zoo live from the Sheraton at Station Square. Checking on the weather quickly now. Cloudy and mild today, periods of rain, chance of a thunder shower. We've had a lot of rain overnight, too, with a high today in the mid-50s. Right now, 43 degrees in downtown Pittsburgh. And Tab, the coach here with some traffic here.
And the things are just about normal on the Parkway West and Parkway East. However, we remind people coming into town, the Mon parking wharf is still closed due to the high water problem. And, of course, it is raining out there now. East Ohio Street is back from the 31st Street Bridge. The 40th Street Bridge is getting heavy there. And then we still have that accident problem on Old Browns Hill Road, which is causing some problems all the way across the Homestead High-Level Bridge.
All right, thanks, Tab. And we have the fourth grade class here, the Hants Elementary that was recorded earlier in the Pine Richland School District under the direction of Jill Lintz.
We'll be back to the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special after these messages from our sponsors.
I want to remind you folks that later on today, starting at 3 o'clock on the afternoon show, Christmas music weekend on PWS all weekend long. Finally playing the traditional Christmas music. A lot of you folks have been asking for it. You're nodding your head too readily, damn it. Okay. Starts at 3 this afternoon. Also, in my introductions before, I forgot to acknowledge Pittsburgh's broadcasting vendor. We're very pleased and proud to have on our staff. Ladies and gentlemen, Kerry Griffith is here with us.
Okay, Merkel and Dickson back once again. We have to take a little pause for the cause here for Eaton Park, where there's always something special cooking.
Yeah, that's right. There certainly is. And right now, there's something baking special for the holidays. Yes, cream pies, fruit pies, berry pies, and nut pies. We got a lot of nut pies here today, as a matter of fact. All your holiday favorites. You can eat them there, or you can take them home. Pies to go are a specialty at Eaton Park, and a darn good value, too. Jim?
You bet. And by the way, on your way into work today, you might want to order ahead. Maybe when you get to work, make sure that your favorite is there.
Order ahead?
No, order a pie.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
but order it ahead.
But order it ahead so you
Thank
make
you.
sure you have the selection you want. Like today's special, the cherry pie. It's extra thick and extra good. This Eaton Park favorite is made with grade A fancy Michigan Montgomery tart cherries. They're tart, Gary. They're going to slap you in the face if you eat them. Lots of them in a light, flaky crust. Grandma couldn't have done better.
And frankly, my grandmother wouldn't have, because she had a real attitude. But that's a personal tragedy. Yes, Eaton Park. There's always something special cooking.
Yes, we are. And a great crowd here, too, about 300 strong. What do you think of this place? You like the Sheraton? Is this okay? Are they treating you okay? All right. Merkel and Dickson live and the entire zoo crew.
That's right. Some of the artists performing today, if you're just getting up, you may have missed a couple of them. A lot of them are returning. Marie Alexander, Jimmy Beaumont, Kenny Blake, Lou Christie, who we just had on. Lou will be back later on the show. Etta Cox and Al Dow, Donnie Iris, Johnny Angel and the Halos, Tony McKay, who's actually talking, not singing, Walt Maddox, Joe Negri, Pure Gold, Jimmy Sapienza, Tony Seawright Lips, and also Craig Zinger. What a lineup this morning. The second annual Morning Zoo Christmas special. And now we heard from them earlier this morning, and we're going to bring them back right now. It's Al Dow and Etta Cox.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe, presents by the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents round the tree. a Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, if only in my
Etta Cox with the Aldao Quintets. Great job this morning. Thank you very much. The 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas special with Merkel and Dickson.
Yeah, we have a special guest sitting with us right now. Be performing in just a couple of minutes. Hometown boy Donnie Iris.
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, first it was Beaver Falls, then Beaver County, and then the country, and then the world, and it's not bad, huh?
I'm having a good time. I'm glad to be here today. It looks like a great party, and I'm going to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for you here pretty soon.
Is this going to be a real ruckus, Rudolph, or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys ready to wake up? Yeah.
No, normally, what time do you get up in the morning?
Are you kidding?
Morning. You don't even see the morning, right?
Have you ever been up this time of day?
Once.
Maybe going into the house, right? Not
There you
coming
go.
out of the house.
That's right.
Well, I remember, of course, back in the 60s, you provided us with a lot of great tunes, the Jaggers, and right through the 80s and in the 90s, and you're working hard and performing, and you could be in bed this morning, but you're donating your time here, and we really appreciate
Yes.
it.
Thank
Here
you.
For the Christmas
You're
party.
welcome.
Donnie Iris, Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer, coming up in just a bit.
That's right. Well, the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas special, we like to thank all those people listening at home, and of course all the wonderful people who showed up here. This place is packed. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. Got the entire 3WS staff here. We've got all these wonderful listeners here, and the weather forecast is calling for what, Jim?
Well, cloudy and mild, some rain, possibly a thunder shower today. High today in the mid-50s.
No snow?
No snow.
We want snow. What we want to do, you know the closing scene of the movie White Christmas where they open the doors and it's we're going to do that later. You know, we're working on it right now. We got 3 guys on the roof with buckets of snow.
Okay, and more coming up from the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas Party. 718, the Morning Zoo, 3WS.
We'll be right back to the Sheraton Station Square and our live broadcast of the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special right after this.
And we are live, there's no doubt about it, with great performances all morning long.
That's right, from the Sheraton at Station Square, Merkel and Dickson, the second annual Morning Zoo Christmas special. I just wish I'd get a chance to hear it. Actually, you know, it's kind of busy up here on stage. I hope you're enjoying it in the audience, both here and at home. This whole thing will be rebroadcast, I guess, during these same hours on Christmas morning.
Day, 9 until noon.
9 until noon. Oh, good, I get to sleep in.
Get to
all right.
open your presents.
We've heard some great artists this morning, and one of the top-notch rock and rollers. We remember him from the Jaggers, the rapper. This guy is good. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Donnie Iris.
In any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Yeah. Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? I love him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Yeah, go ahead. Santa came to say, now Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. You'll go down in history.
Wow.
Rock and roll.
How can anybody put on that performance at 7:25 in the morning? It beats me, but Donnie Iris just did, and a great job. Merkel and Dickson broadcasting live from Sheraton Station Square.
There's this woman in 212 called to the front desk during that song, and she said, turn up the bass. Thank you so much.
She fallen. She couldn't get up. Mrs. Fletcher's here, I think. Yeah.
Yes, I've fallen, and I can't get up. Speaking of getting up, I noticed the next guy not only is now walking upright, but he's also able to construct sentences occasionally. He's been on the zoo many times. As a matter of fact, too many times.
Absolutely. I have zoo breath.
Yes, there he is. We know him. We love him. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a funny guy and very talented, too. Please welcome Jimmy Sapienza.
Good morning, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Now Santa Claus is crying. They say he's got the blues, 'cause things don't run as smoothly the way they used to do. What with the rising cost of living for a little bale of hay, those tiny little reindeer eat 40 bales a day. Santa's got the blues, yeah, but he said it'll be all right. Yeah, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make that Christmas flight. That's right. Yeah. Now he'll be coming down your chimney, loaded down with toys to place around the Christmas tree for good little girls and boys. Got a hole in his breeches, another one in his boot. He sure got some mileage on that old red suit. Santa's got the blues, yeah, but he said it'll be all right. Yeah, he'll be round to see you before you wake up Christmas time. Yeah. Now Christmas Eve is coming and Rudolph has the flu. The elves are getting nervous cause there's so much work to do. The missus in the kitchen slipped on a coffee cup. She's screaming, help, I'm falling and I can't get up. Santa's got the blues. Yeah, he said it'll be okay. Yeah, just leave a little something for old Santa when he visits you on Christmas Day. Yeah, now you can leave him cookies, you can even leave him milk, you can even leave some bourbon, maybe something made of silk. You can leave a brand new sawbuck for that bright old jolly elf, cause lately Santa isn't feeling like himself. Santa got the blues, yeah, but he said it'll be alright. Yeah, he's got the spirit of Christmas to help him through the night. Yeah, come on, give me a little sax, Jason Miller. Yeah. All right, pick it up, pick it up. We're partying now, we're ready. Oh. Give me a little piano, man, yeah. Lou Schreiber on piano right there, yeah. Oh, you're smoking, baby. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. Yes, you can leave him candy, a little bit of cake, a little bit of honey, no matter what you bake. See, a little bit of honey, he'll be happy as can be. Watch that fat man dance around your Christmas tree. Santa got the blues, yeah, but he said it'll be okay. He's got the spirit of Christmas to taste those blues away. Yeah, now don't you worry, little children, Santa Claus coming your way. Ho, ho, ho!
Jimmy Sapienza.
And you.
Santa's got the blues. He's fallen and he can't get up. There you go. Thank you very much.
May I just say one thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Latin. Weenie, weenie, winky.
What's
It stands for I came, I saw, and I was only kidding.
Thank you so much. Jimmy Sapienza, the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special.
As we say, he's a float short of a parade for sure.
Yeah, really.
7:29, we're going to check on the news right now with Rose Ryan Douglas.
Good morning, 43 degrees now. 3WS Satellite Weather Center says it'll be cloudy and mild. Periods of rain today, maybe even a thunderstorm this afternoon with a high of 55 degrees. This 3WS News is sponsored by Century 3 Mall. There is no tax increase in the 1991 Allegheny County budget approved yesterday by the commissioners. Wheeling Pittsburgh Steel and the USW have a new contract. U.S. Air flight attendants have turned down a contract offer. USX will pay a record fine of $3.25 million in a settlement with the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Following the resignation of Soviet Foreign Minister Shevardnadze, Soviet President Gorbachev is pressing on with efforts to revamp the Soviet government and to increase his powers. The Fourth Congress of People's Deputies today is to resume debate on the changes Gorbachev wants. Baghdad's civil defense system is being tested as a major evacuation drill will be carried out there today. It is to test the population's readiness in the event of war in the Persian Gulf. First National Bank of Chicago has dropped its prime lending rate to 9.5%. So far, no followers. The Wheel Shall Roll On, the daytime version of Wheel of Fortune that was just canceled by CBS due to low ratings, has been picked up by NBC. And people may be born with type A tendencies, so finds a Cornell University study, which notes children may show signs of the behavior before their first birthday. Type A personalities have tendencies toward anger and hostility, which are linked to increased heart disease risk. 3WS traffic. Parkway North now is heavy at Perrysville. On 28, it is back from the 31st Street Bridge to the 40th Street Bridge. Parkway East is slowing from the Squirrel Hill Tunnels to Wilkinsburg. Parkway West is backed halfway up Green Tree Hill. Homestead High Level Bridge, heavy due to an earlier accident on Old Browns Hill Road. The daily number last night, 653, and the Big 4 number, 1552. Now a 3WS Sports Update with the coach, Tab Douglas.
They want me to talk about the Steelers, so let's do it. Sunday's the big game here against the Browns. Steelers are favored by 11. By the way, if they do win and Cincinnati loses and Seattle loses, they clinch a playoff spot. But, no, wait a minute. But they've lost 4 in a row to the Browns at home. Buppy doesn't have a touchdown pass against the Browns ever and 10 interceptions. And the Steelers haven't scored a touchdown in 4 AFC Central games. Are they going to win? No. Still, can you believe it? Penguins win last night, 5 in a row. I'm Tab Douglas.
7:32. 3WS weather next. Three WS Satellite Weather Center says cloudy and mild, periods of rain today, maybe even a thunderstorm. Will have a high of 55. Tonight and tomorrow, cloudy and mild. Good chance of rain. Overnight low around 48. Tomorrow's high 58. Christmas Day, cold. A few flurries in the forecast and a high of 25. 43 now. I'm Rose Ryan Douglas.
Live from the Sheraton Station Square, it's the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special. This portion being brought to you by Roth Carpets, Blockbuster Video, and Allegheny Business Machines, featuring Canon copiers. And now, back to our hosts, Merkel and Dickson.
What a show, and happy holidays, everybody. Merkel and Dickson live from Sheraton Station Square, 3WS, where it's 7:34.
That's right. Hey, having a good time this morning. Yes, we got a great, we're having a fabulous time, and we've got some great music coming up. We're about to hear from Joe Negri. Also coming up, Tony McKay is going to read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas for us. And Jimmy Beaumont in this half hour as well, live from the Sheraton at Station Square. Right now, once again, we hear from Craig Zinger, who's going to play for us the song a lot of us like called it Sleigh Ride. Craig Zinger, ladies and gentlemen.
Craig Zinger had another nice job this morning. Always visiting the zoo. I think we've had him on we've had him on a boat. We've had him various places, hanging from a helicopter.
We dropped him from a helicopter, didn't we?
I think so.
Oh,
Falling
back-
typewriters, remember that
Yeah,
one?
we had him at the
about that?
typewriter toss. That's right.
Had a great
Gosh,
time.
you're a sucker. Okay.
Craig Singer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, great job from Craig Singer. And the audience doing very well. I'm starting to notice they're applauding without the use of the sign now. And that's working out very nicely. We appreciate that. We really do.
Yeah, it's 7:37. Checking on the weather quickly. Cloudy and mild today. We're going to have some rain, maybe some thunder showers. High today in the mid-50s. Right now, 43 degrees in downtown Pittsburgh.
Okay, one of the finest jazz guitarists between New York and Chicago, perhaps actually anywhere. You've seen him on TV, WTAE for years and years. Also, you've seen him many times on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Sure, I like the way you say that. Did you know that? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special, Joe Negri.
Thank you. Boy, what a nice surprise. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. This is one of my favorite Christmas songs. Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on a tree. Santa's on his way, he's filled his sleigh with things for you and for me. It's that time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas, may your New Year's dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same things too. This song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours a most happy time. Yes, this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too.
Joe Negri, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. A wonderful job, Joe. That feedback, that was something we put in there just special for you. It's kind of a Beatles type thing, made popular back in the 60s. Hope you enjoyed it. Yes, that's right. We got many great groups. Jimmy Beaumont coming up soon on the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special.
Absolutely. Checking on weather quickly. Have some rain, maybe a thunder shower. High today around 55, 43 degrees right now in downtown Pittsburgh. Tab, the coach here with the traffic quickly.
We just want to remind everybody, again, the Parkway, the Mon Wharf parking is still closed. So if you're coming into town and looking to park there, you make other plans. Just about normal on the Parkway east, west, and north. And, of course, you got your typical heavy delays from the 31st Street Bridge to the 40th Street Bridge on East Ohio Street.
Okay, it is the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas Special. We are broadcasting live from the Sheraton Station Square.
We'll be right back to the Sheraton Station Square and our live broadcast of the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special right after this.
I think it's a quarter to death right now. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Woods. Looks very good. We have prizes for you. Some prizes. Everyone should have an issue ticket, or the people who are winners anyway. Okay. Stand by. We have a live commercial. Won't this be fun? Ooh. And now back to Jimmy Downey, Black Alley. Stand by.
Merkel and Dickson here, broadcasting live from the Sheraton Station Square at 7:41. Here to talk about Eaton Park, where there's always something special cooking.
You guys like Eaton Park, don't you, huh? Hey, congratulations. Eaton Park will be sending each of you a check.
Wait a minute. No, you can't say that, Gary.
You know, right now, Jim, there's something special baking for the holidays, although I think you're starting to know that by now. Yes?
You're right.
Cream pies and fruit pies and berry pies and nut pies. I'm saying this in my sleep. You know that. Cream pies, fruit pies, berry pies, nut pies. Yes, all your holiday favorites. We've eaten more than our share, actually, this Christmas. But you can eat them there or you can take them home. Whole pies to go are a specialty at Eaton Park.
You remember that one time we had a monkey wrench pie someone listener sent us? We were
Yes.
picking gears out of our teeth for a week.
No.
Anyway, it's extra thick and extra good. This Eaton Park favorite is made with grade A fancy Michigan Montgomery tart cherries. Lots of them and a light flaky crust as well. I tell you what, it's just like home cook. I'm telling you,
your mom the other day.
and she'd eat Eaton Park, as Johnny would say. Anyway, stop by Eaton Park, where there's always something special cooking.
By the way, does this remind you of a set of Fernwood tonight over here with Martin Mull? I mean, kind of a good. Joe London started this way, guys. You could be on ABC in no time. Okay, we have some Little Mermaid videos to give away. And we'll do it in a little while. Okay.
And we are back live once again at the Sheraton Station Square. Some rain around today, maybe a thunder shower. High today in the mid-50s. Right now, 43 degrees in downtown Pittsburgh. Merkel and Dickson broadcasting live. We have another special guest here, a little bit different. Instead of the music this morning, we have someone who's going to be doing some reading now.
Yes, Associate Professor of Drama at Carnegie Mellon University. His name is Anthony McKay, Tony McKay, and we actually got the pleasure of meeting Tony, a few months back? Tony actually conducted some acting classes for us at 3WS. I don't know why, but we've used it to get raises and everything when we go into the boss. I'd like to thank him for our help. And Tony actually is going to do 'Twas the Night Before Christmas for us right now. He's a professional actor, you know. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Tony McKay. Thank you, Tony.
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled in for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. So up to the top of the housetop they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he rode out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
That was fun. That was fun. Jeremy Kay, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the nice part about all of this, of course, live here at the Sheraton Station Square. Everything that's happening here this morning is live. We have more coming up, more on the way from the 3WS Morning Zoo and the Christmas show, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back to the Sheraton Station Square and our live broadcast of the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special right after this.
Okay, goodies to give away. Won't this be wonderful? It'll be like the price is right. And this time we're going to get it out real quickly. We have a GE 20-inch color television to give away, an AM/FM radio with speakers. Radio without speakers. Also a Sony Watchman. And we also have a whole bunch of Little Mermaid videos. We're going to try to get some of these prizes out real quickly. Little Mermaid videos right now. Kenny? Number 11. If you have... You must bring your ticket, also your invitation to the lobby out here, and we'll fix you up with a copy of The Little Mermaid, just in time for the holidays for 3WS. Go ahead, honey. Number 75. Number 75. Bingo! Here we go. We got a winner. Okay. Next one, number 157. 157 for a Little Mermaid video from 3WS and Blockbuster Video. All right, you got big prizes now. Ooh, we got big prizes. What do you say? We don't need a Watchman first name? Sony Watchman. Number 80 in the back, if you're listening, number 80 for a Sony Watchman. Bring your ticket, your invitation to the lobby, and you got a prize. Okay, this, how about the AM/FM radio with speakers? Number 24. Number 24 for the AM/FM radio with speakers. How much time we have left before the commercial is over again? You know? You're on the air live now. Well, by golly, okay. Here we go for all the marbles, the GE 20-inch color television. Kenny.
Number 134.
134. Where's our winner? Shout it out. Back there by the window. Good deal. All right. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't tell anybody, I stole the keys to the Gateway Clipper. After the broadcast, we'll go for a little cruise on the river. Okay, more prizes, more videos coming up from Blockbuster Video and 3WS. Enjoy.
Tell you a few years. How things at chiropractor?
Just grand.
Are you starting?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
You'll start in 2 weeks. I got a pain in my shoulder.
He only does women now. Yeah.
That's like
yeah, they don't even care. They don't know what I'm doing.
Something cracks and pops.
That's great. How much that's great. They don't know what you're doing, so you can do whatever you want.
Don't ever know. Yeah, to relieve pressure on that one.
I'm have the only office with anesthesiologists. What am I? He'll be coming and arresting me. They got this soundproof pretty good. What's going on now?
And we are live, there's no doubt about it. And we have a special guest here now we'd like to talk to. And we have heard his songs for years. We've loved them in many top 40 songs. Gary, would you like to introduce this next person?
Yes. Hi, my name is Gary Dickson. Good to see you. How you doing?
Hi, Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Beaumont. Yes.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
Pretty early, isn't it, Jimmy?
Yes.
But you were a trooper. You showed up last year for our first annual 3WS Christmas special, and that's why we really didn't expect that you'd actually come back this year.
What a turnout, huh? That's great.
You remember last year, remember what the weather was like. 50-degree wind chill, 50-degree below zero wind chill factor, and that was inside. So
imagine.
But anyway, how's the year treated you?
It's been good. All year, real nice.
I remember we saw you at Star Lake toward early
4 or 5
fall,
months
I think.
ago, 4 or 5 months
Yeah,
ago.
that was around September, around Labor Day.
You and the Skyliners sounded
Knocked 'em dead.
Yeah,
Knocked 'em
great.
dead. That was
That
a
was
great
a nice
show.
show.
You've been, of course, I think, Since I Don't Have You has been done by, 100 different performers now?
Yes, about 100 different artists have recorded Since I Don't Have You to date.
That's
31 years.
That's got to be something that no matter where you're driving, not only are you're hearing your song all over the country and the world, but to hear all other people do that song as well, that's got to be something.
Oh, yes, it's a pleasure.
It's been performed something like over 1 million times, is that right? And that's just like in the last 2 weeks. So,
yeah, it's up around in there somewhere. I think Johnny Mathis just did it recently, too.
Really?
On his last album.
Since I Don't Have You.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to be singing another Christmas song for us here?
Yes, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Oh, I've heard you do that before. It's great.
Okay, that'll be good. Why don't you go ahead?
I'll get out of the way so we can get up on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Beaumont from the Skyliners.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the season bright. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. So through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. precious golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are near to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thank you.
Incredible.
Thank you very much.
One of the best vocalists ever, Jimmy Beaumont, ladies and gentlemen, from the 3WS Morning Zoo second annual Christmas special.
We're at 7:58. A couple of minutes before the news, we just want to take a couple of minutes out to introduce you to somebody who is a familiar voice to the Morning Zoo these days. We've been calling and bugging her at home to find out what's on her the school lunch program at the cafeteria. Welcome, Holly Hughes.
Holly.
Holly.
Hi.
Good morning. How old are you now, Holly?
Fine.
No, you're how old? You're 9? You're 9, aren't you?
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
The questions get easier after this, Holly, really.
Yeah.
It's really nice of you to join us this morning. We've heard you on the show. You've given us a phone call.
Yeah.
You've pestered us, Holly. No, we've had a great time with you. You look very pretty in your dress this morning.
Thank you.
Now, do you have any message that you'd like to tell Pittsburgh or all the
Yeah,
folks out
have a Merry Christmas.
there? Okay. All right. Holly Hughes, ladies and
Is she
gentlemen.
cute or what, huh? Holly Hughes. Well, by the way, Holly, we want to give you a little present from the 3WS
Thank
Morning
you.
Zoo. All right?
Okay, Holly. Thank you so much
Holly
for stopping
Hughes,
by.
who's normally heard about the 7:10, 10 minutes after 7 o'clock on the 3WS Morning Zoo.
By the way, we are going to keep Holly. You have to stay.
Yeah,
Your parents go
we're
home.
taking you home with us, okay? You are adorable. Okay. And you know what? You're kind of cute, too. Rose Ryan Douglas.
Yeah, okay. We're coming up to 8 o'clock. By the way, WWSW Pittsburgh, this is the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas special. And now let's check on the news before we do anything else this morning as she busily prepares her paper, not from the cozy confines from 3WS, but here when things fall off our lap. Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Ryan Douglas.
But this is a nice place to be. 45 degrees right now. The 3WS Satellite Weather Center says it will be cloudy and mild periods of rain, maybe even a thunderstorm today. We will end up with a high of 55 degrees this afternoon. Allegheny County Commissioners yesterday formally approved a new budget for 1991 with no tax increases. USX Corporation will pay $3.25 million in fines for violating health and safety rules at 2 plants in Clairton and 1 in Philadelphia. It will be the largest such fine ever paid. Flight attendants with U.S. Air have turned down a tentative contract.
It's the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special. This portion being brought to you by Roth Carpets, Blockbuster Video, and Allegheny Business Machines, featuring Canon copiers. And now, back to our hosts, Merkel and Dickson.
Live from the Sheraton at Station Square, indeed. And a lot of performers performing live. It's 8:05, Merkel and Dickson, 3WS.
Yes, having a good time here this morning. And this next person we heard earlier, his name is Kenny Blake, saxophonist. Many of you know him and love him. He's won the In Pittsburgh Music Award the past 3 consecutive years. He's got a new album due out at the end of January called Interior Design. Hey, that's pretty hip. I like the way that sounds. Okay. And he started to play the clarinet at age 10. At age 12, he began the saxophone. And about 16, he discovered girls, took a detour for a few years. But then he got back to playing the saxophone again, and he does it very well. Would you please welcome Kenny Blake.
Kenny Blake. Another beautiful job. Kenny Blake, ladies and gentlemen, who's donating his time along with all the performers here today to help put on this holiday special. And it's Merkel and Dickson. We are broadcasting live. If you're just going to work this morning, it is the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas special. And look who came down the chimney, ladies and gentlemen.
Chimney?
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Maslow. As Craig Singer plays Hail to the Chief.
I'll tell you, you guys are so dressed up, I didn't recognize you. The last time I saw you, you didn't have any clothes. I mean... No.
That was supposed to be our secret.
I didn't mean that. I meant this fancy clothes.
The fancy clothes. You know, they played a joke on me. The coat's a little tight and the pants are really loose. So if they...
I see.
all right.
I see.
Okay.
Well, just be careful you take it back the way you got it.
Okay, I will. I promise. Thanks, Mom.
No soup on the lapel.
Okay, all right. I'll be a good boy, I promise. Has it been a good year for you?
Oh, yes. It's been a good year for Pittsburgh. I'm so grateful because the people in Pittsburgh are just wonderful. They're so cooperative, so understanding. And it's a great city. Everybody that lives here, I know, agrees. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, Sophie, you had a lot of wishes last year. You had a lot of wishes for over the holidays last year. I think most of them came true for the city of Pittsburgh, and it's been all of the efforts that you've made in the city. It's incredible, and everyone should applaud all the hard work you've done in the city of Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sophie for president.
Yeah.
President of what? But there's a lot more to come. Our rivers are going to be improved, and there's going to be a lot of many good things happen in Pittsburgh. Just stay with it and bear with us.
You know, after you left the Pat Sajak show, then it went down. You know, that was it. Remember when you made that appearance? The ratings were good.
I know. Well, I haven't gotten any offers from Hollywood since. So you'll just have to bear with me. No more national shows.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Please.
Well.
Anyway, we any wishes for the people here in Pittsburgh?
1991.
For
Yeah.
1991.
What do we look forward to?
Well, a lot of good things, of course. As I said, we're going to do a lot of work on our rivers. We're going to build a lot of new parks. We're going to clean up a lot of things. I'm really a bug on cleanliness, and our streets are going to be cleaner than they ever were.
Thank you.
But my big wish for everybody in Pittsburgh is good health. That's what comes first. And everybody working and everybody in good health and our kids doing well. That's my wish for Pittsburgh. And thanks so much, guys, for inviting me.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays
Thanks
to
for
you.
inviting me. God bless.
Sophie Maslow. Always a treat. Too bad she sings us, though, huh?
Yeah.
Every time she comes on, she hits the zoo.
She's smarter and funnier than we are, Jim. That's a problem for us.
Merkel and Dickson broadcasting live to the Sheraton Station Square.
We'll be back to the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special after these messages from our sponsors.
We should do more of this on stage, too.
8:16, the Morning Zoo. If you're driving into work this morning, what you're listening to is the Morning Zoo Christmas show, Christmas special here, live from the Sheraton at Station Square. All of the performers this morning donating all of their time today to perform in front of the live studio audience we have here, about 300 folks, and thousands and tens of thousands of others listening on the air right now.
Yes, and once again, we'd like you to welcome back Pure Gold.
Just open up the door, girl, when you hear your doorbells chime. Oh, I'm Santa Claus, baby. I've got a gift for you. Well, you're gonna have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year too.
Santa coming soon.
Don't listen for no sleigh bells or hoofbeats loud and clear. Just unwrap your present, got your Christmas cheer right here. Yeah, I'm your Santa Claus, baby. I've got a gift for you.
Coming to town.
You're gonna have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year too.
Santa coming soon. Hang your stocking by the fireplace. Don't forget the mistletoe. Well, the giving's gonna start, girl, soon as you open your door.
Well, I'm your Santa Claus, baby. I've got a gift for you.
Better watch
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year too.
Santa coming soon. Larry. Got your present for you, darling, right here in my sack.
Get your holly jollies now, girl. Gotta hear till I come back. Yes, I'm your Santa Claus, baby. Now I've got a gift for you.
Coming to
Yeah,
town.
you're gonna have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year too.
Santa coming soon. I'm your Santa Claus, baby.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm your Santa Claus, baby. I'm your Santa Claus, baby. I'm your Santa Claus, baby. I'm your Santa Claus, baby.
Open up the door.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Have a happy holiday.
Merry
Thank
Christmas,
you.
Merkel and Dickson.
Thank you very much.
Pure gold. Woo.
Sydney, Sydney, Sydney. What are we going to do with you? Merry Christmas. All right, yeah, Pure Gold, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful job. We've got coming up left. Gee, this thing's really going fast, isn't it?
It's like a blur.
Gee, yet to come, we've got Joe Negri be coming back. Also, we're going to hear from Tony Lips, Louis Lips' wife. Johnny Angel will be back. We got Jimmy Beaumont returning. Lou Christie will be back, too. Got a Lou Christie fan club here on the front row. Also, some other things planned this hour I think you'll find very special. The second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special.
Okay, and we have cloudy amounts today, some rain, maybe a thunder shower. High today in the mid-50s. Right now, 43 degrees in downtown Pittsburgh. The second and third and fourth graders from Our Lady of Fatima in Hopewell Township under the direction of Richard D'Angelo.
We'll be back to the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special after these messages from our sponsors.
Hey, 24 minutes past 8 o'clock, the Morning Zoo at 3WS. We have a very special guest, actually a couple of special guests here. The coach, Tab Douglas, here to tell us who they are. Well, I'll get your
Well, they're both
earlier.
bigger than me, first of all, from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both had exceptional games last week. Gerald Williams, nose tackle. And David Johnson, who recovered that fumble in the end zone against the Saints. What a big turn of events. What a great game.
Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
You got a big one coming up against the Browns this week. Gerald, you haven't beaten them in Three Rivers in 4 years, and Bernie isn't playing.
It's a very big one for us, and it's a must that we win in order to get to the playoffs.
You clinch a wild card berth, I guess, if Cincinnati loses and Seattle wins. What are you going to do with a different quarterback, David?
Actually, I think this is going to be better for us. Well, Bernie, he wasn't playing so well this year anyways. But, to be honest, I don't know, when a new quarterback has to come in and adjust to a system in an important game like this, maybe it's kind of shaky sometimes.
All right, David Johnson, Gerald Williams.
Yes. How about a hand for these guys?
We're honored that they would come by and donate their time on an early Friday morning.
Okay. Do I have a microphone on? Okay, I
think you
do.
do.
And by the way, Gerald, earlier, Tab said that you were a weenie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got him speechless.
I'll see Tab after the show.
All right.
Oh, boy. Have a Merry Christmas.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we had him on earlier this morning. Did a fabulous job. He's an excellent entertainer, jazz guitarist. Would you please welcome once again Joe Negri?
Thank you very much. I wanted to do a song that's very appropriate. It's probably one of the most popular Christmas songs. It was written, the words were written by Joseph Mohr, who was a pastor of a little church in Austria, and the music was written by Franz Gruber. The thing that makes it interesting, though, is that when it was first performed, they went to play it on the organ, and the organ was broke, so they couldn't use the organ, and Franz Gruber picked up a guitar, and the first time this song was ever performed, it was performed on a guitar. Here it is.
That is beautiful. Joe Negri, ladies and gentlemen. And another beautiful job. Thanks, Joe, for showing up today for our Morning Zoo 1990 Christmas special.
Okay, next up. Boy, this thing really does move, doesn't it? We got Toni Seawright Lips. You may have heard of her. You may have heard of her husband, Louis somebody. I don't know, Louis Lips, something like that. Lou. I bet you've heard that enough, haven't you? She was Miss Mississippi in 1987, also Outstanding Young Woman of America the same year, one of the runners-up in Miss America. You can tell she's a beautiful woman and a wonderful singer with an up-and-coming musical career. Please welcome Toni Seawright Lips.
Thank you. How you doing, Pittsburgh?
Maybe I'll dye my hair. Maybe I'll move somewhere. Maybe I'll get a car. Maybe I'll drive so far that I lose track. me, I'll bounce right back. Maybe I'll sleep real late. Maybe I'll lose some weight. Maybe I'll clear my junk. Maybe I'll just get drunk on apple wine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Ooh. Hey, maybe I'll learn to sew. Maybe I'll just lie low. Maybe I'll hit the bars. Maybe I'll count the stars until the dawn. Me, I will go on. Maybe I'll settle down. Maybe I'll just leave town. Maybe I'll have some fun. Maybe I'll meet someone and make him mine. Me, I'll be just fine and dandy. Lord, it's like a hard candy Christmas. I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. I'll be fine and dandy. Don't you know it's like a hard candy Christmas? I'm barely getting through tomorrow, but still I won't let sorrow bring me way down. Oh, I'll be fine and dandy. Don't you know it's like a hard candy Christmas? I'm barely getting through tomorrow. Oh, sorrow bring me way down. 'Cause I'll be fine. Oh, yes I will. I'll be fine, babe.
Tony Seawright Lips. A wonderful job.
Wow.
Incredible. The 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas special. Now, coming up, we're going to do a news break. Johnny Angel and the Halos returns. Jimmy Beaumont will be back. Lou Christie will be back as well.
And a group sing as well. We're having a great time today for the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas special. And a check on the news right now with Rose Ryan Douglas.
Good morning. 46 degrees now. 3WS Satellite Weather Center says it'll be cloudy and mild. Periods of rain today. Maybe even a thunderstorm this afternoon. We will have a high around 55 degrees. This 3WS News update is sponsored by Century 3 Mall. There are no tax increases in the 1991 budget just approved yesterday by Allegheny County Commissioners. The USW and Wheeling Pittsburgh Steel have signed a new contract. U.S. Air flight attendants have turned down a new contract offer. There's other news concerning U.S. Air. A judge has recommended that it be awarded one of two recently opened gateways between the U.S. and Manchester, England. President Bush says Saddam Hussein still does not understand the military threat he faces in the Persian Gulf. Secretary of State James Baker expects cooperation between the U.S. and Soviet Union to stay on course despite the sudden resignation of Soviet Foreign Minister Edward Shevardnadze. Washington State's Mount St. Helens is blowing steam and ash into the air. No molten rock right now. And this is what it sounds like just about everywhere in North Dakota, where temperatures are to near 90 below zero with a wind chill factor today. And Ike and Tina Turner won't make it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame awards ceremony next month. Ike is still in prison. Tina plans to stay in Europe to continue resting up from her recent 9-month tour. Life Goes On star Christopher Burke is among those just honored by the USJCs as one of its 10 outstanding young Americans for 1991. 3WS traffic. Parkway North is now slowing at Perrysville. On 28, it's backed from the 31st Street Bridge to the 40th Street Bridge. Parkway East is heavy from the Squirrel Hill tunnels to Churchill, and the Parkway West is now back to the top of Green Tree Hill. The daily number last night, 653, and the Big 4 number, 1552. Now a 3WS Sports Update with the coach, Tab Douglas.
Well, we've already been assured a Steeler victory by Gerald Williams and David Johnson, right? So just consider the Steelers in the playoffs. Let's go to the Penguins. We got Wendell Young and Randy Gillen dropping by this half hour. Their big 4-3 win over Minnesota last night tied them with the Caps for fourth place in the Patrick Division. They're just 3 points out of third. Should they sweep the Islanders this weekend, it would be 7 in a row, would tie the longest streak in team history. And Don Slott's a millionaire. 3 years, $3 million. Merry Christmas. I'm Tab Douglas.
It's 8:35. 3WS weather next. WS Satellite Weather Center says cloudy and mild, periods of rain, maybe a thunderstorm today with a high of 55. Tonight and tomorrow, cloudy, mild, good chance of rain again. Low tonight in the upper 40s. Tomorrow's high around 58. Christmas Day, cold, a few flurries, high in the mid-20s. 46 degrees now. I'm Rose Ryan Douglas.
Live from the Sheraton Station Square, it's the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special. This portion being brought to you by Roth Carpets, Blockbuster Video, and Allegheny Business Machines, featuring Canon copiers. And now, back to our hosts, Merkel and Dickson.
And happy holidays, everybody. We're 8:37, 23 minutes before 9 o'clock. Merkel and Dickson broadcasting live.
Well, look who's here, boys and girls.
Merry Christmas, Gary. How are you? Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Santa.
Oh, I hope you're all good little girls and boys. Oh, it's good to be here.
Thank you very much, Santa.
This little girl here, is this Holly? Hi, Holly. Merry Christmas. How are you? How old are you, honey?
9.
9 years old. I hope you still believe in Santa, do you?
I do.
Okay, that's important.
Now,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Santa, do you believe in the Tukey Bird?
Oh, absolutely. Why, the Tukey Bird and I are old friends. We go way back. Yes.
Okay.
The Tukey Bird used to run for coffee for us.
Then that union thing got in the way, and anyway.
Horrible.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus. Hey,
Yeah.
he's coming to town. He's here. You better watch out. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Thank you.
Live Las Vegas show.
Hey.
Santa Solar.
There he goes. Now, get out of here, you maniac. I mean it. Santa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back again. Would you please welcome Johnny Angel and the Halos.
They told me pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. So to honor him, rum-pum-pum-pum, when we come. no gifts to bring. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. That's fit to give our king. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. Rum-bum-bum-bum. Rum-bum-bum-bum. Shall I play for you? Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. On my drum. A little drummer boy, merry nodded, pa-rum-bum-bum-bum. The ox and lamb kept time, pa-rum-bum-bum-bum. I played my drum for him, pa-rum-bum-bum-bum. I played my best for him, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum, rum-bum-bum-bum. Then he smiled at me, ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. Me and my drum, me and my drum. Play on it. Play on it. Oh, little drummer boy. Play your drum for him. Oh, little drummer boy. Play your drum for him. Oh, little drummer boy. Play your drum for him. Oh, little drummer boy. Play your drum for him. Play it, drummer boy.
Yeah. Johnny Angel. The Halos. Pittsburgh's most complete oldies band. Proud of the association that 3WS has with them throughout the years here, and of course at the Summer Oldies Celebration concert as well. What you're listening to on the way into work this morning, if you're listening on the air, is the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas Special. Weather today, some rain, some thunder showers, high in the mid-50s, 43 degrees right now. It's 8:43.
On 3WS. All oldies, all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your Christmas present, Jimmy Beaumont.
The tree is all trimmed now, the fireplace is aglow, and outside quiet streets are all covered with snow. So darling, let me tell you, on this day of days, baby, you're my Christmas present, my Christmas past, my Christmas always. In the night, church bells ring their message of cheer, and somewhere carolers sing, soon Santa will be here. And this I swear as into your warm eyes I gaze, baby, you're my Christmas present, my Christmas past, my Christmas always. So on this silent night, let me hold you tight and make you know just how good love can be. There's no gift of gold and no treasure untold that's as precious as you are to me. Hey, the stars twinkle on high and our world feels so fine. And I wish you Merry Christmas. And as you pour the wine, for you this toast, my darling, as my glass I raise. Baby, you're my Christmas present, my Christmas past, my Christmas always. You're my Christmas always.
Skyliners, it's Jimmy Beaumont, ladies and gentlemen, the 3WS second annual Christmas special live from the Sheraton at Station Square.
Right now we have the children, as was reported earlier, from the Avalon Elementary and Northgate School District under the direction of Maggie Nutt. When we return.
We'll be back to the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special after these messages from our sponsors.
Merkel and Dickson here from the 3WS Morning Zoo at 8:48, 12 minutes before 9 o'clock, here to talk about Eden Park, where there's always something special cooking.
Yes, there certainly is something special cooking, isn't there,
no,
folks?
hold on. Don't go any further. Let me find out. What are you going to talk about? I bet it's those pies again, right, Gary?
Yes, you got it right, Jim. Cream pies, fruit pies, berry pies, and nut pies. Cream pies, berry pies, fruit pies, nut pies.
Yeah.
Cream pies, berry pies, fruit pies. Nut pies. Okay, but anyway, Eden Park, you can eat these pies there. You could use a knife and fork. You could do it with your hands, whatever it works for you. Eat them there or take them home. Whole pies are a specialty at Eden Park, and of course, a great value too.
Now, if we were at the radio station, we would have today's special delivered to us, as they do it each and every day. I suppose some of the other disc jockeys will partake in today's special, which is the cherry pie. It's extra thick, extra good. This is an Eden Park favorite made with grade A fancy Michigan Montgomery tart cherries. Lots of them in a light, flaky crust, and it tastes just like home cooking.
That's right. And Lou Christie is coming up next. We'll give him a pie.
Yeah.
Yes, the 3WS Morning Zoo. Oh, well, I have to close out the Eden Park. There's always something special cooking.
Yeah. Where it's 8:51, 9 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Okay, it's the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special live from the Sheraton. Merkel and Dickson, of course, and we've gotten all the spotlight all morning long. We'd like to thank and recognize some of the other air personalities. You don't like disc jockeys. We like air personalities at 3WS that are here. We've got, of course, you've been hearing from Mike Fraser all day, and a lot of people have asked that he leave. Yeah. But Mike Fraser's here. Also, a round of applause for Lonnie Daniels. Lonnie, where are you? No one knows.
She's back at the station, ready to go back.
She's around here somewhere. Also, we've got Sherry, otherwise known. There's just Sherry right now.
Sherry!
There she is, modeling a lovely outfit from Bloomingdale's. Turn around. Let the crowd see that, won't you? Just Sherry. Also, there's Carrie Griffith. Carrie Griffith, ladies and gentlemen. And you've... No, thank you. No more coffee. Mike Fraser getting coffee for everyone. And also, thanks to Kenny Woods over here, ladies and gentlemen, who's also done some singing this morning as well.
We have, once again, a return from about an hour and a half ago. He was performing, and back once again, Lou Christie, everybody.
Yes.
Wow. Where do you start? How about the Summer Oldie Celebration concert this year? That was something.
Yeah, wasn't that great? You know, people have talked about that all around the country. You know, I did a lot of them the past summer, and people talk about, they heard about the one that we did here in Pittsburgh, which was great.
You knocked him dead here. It was a fantastic show. I think the best one every year. It seems to get better, and you were the one of the big acts on this last Summer
And
Oldie
we got
Celebration
Frankie
concert.
on too, huh?
Yes, we did, didn't we? Well, we appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule, of course, to come here and be a part of this. You're kind of a hometown guy. You're
Kind
from
of. I am.
you are.
Kind
Hey,
of a
thank you very
hometown
much.
guy.
You are from which town did you actually grow up in?
Well, I graduated from Moon Township High School, but
Moon.
Well, you wore that Moon jersey up on stage.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that,
right.
the big M.
But the family is from the Beaver Valley, Ambridge. You know that.
All right.
Ambridge, Aliquippa, Glen Wellard, Coriopolis, all those places.
Yes, and
were
so
my stomping
after,
grounds.
what do you got coming up New Year's Eve? I'm sure you've got something planned.
Oh yes, I'm working at Donald Trump's Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Ooh. So you're going there before it goes under.
Before he goes bankrupt. Huh?
Yeah. Lou's going to get some of the last money that Donald has, and it'll be a lot of
Me
fun.
and Marla.
And then after the holidays, where do you head?
Then I'm going out to California. I'm going to do the Universal Amphitheater, and then I have a string of concerts in February.
Lou Christie, ladies and gentlemen, who's now going to perform for us once again. We'll bring Lou up on stage. Does a wonderful job.
8:54, 6 minutes before 9 o'clock. Got to be some rain today. High in the mid-50s, 43 right now. Snow. Everyone say
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Too warm for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Lou Christie.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman song, a little rock. As we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, or walking in the winter wonderland, or walking in the winter wonderland, or walking in the winter wonderland.
Lou Christie, ladies and gentlemen, wonderful job. Winter Wonderland from the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas special. Also, of course, you got Johnny Angel and the Halos performing on that one, and some of the backup vocals, Kenny Woods and his wife, Alice McGreath, as well. Thank you very, very much. We got something very special planned in just a second. We're going to do something else right now, the 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas special. It's 8:57 from the Sheridan.
As we start to untangle our wires here and get on the appropriate mic. Now, a couple of people we want to bring up here right now, and I know you're not going to want to. Where is Vic Pasquarelli? Vic, get from behind that mixer. No, leave. Leave.
Somebody
you're coming up here right now.
Get your butt up here.
Get up here. Vic Pasquarelli is the technical director of 3WS. He has been spending an incredible amount of time. Last night I was here eating dinner, and I watched him go by me, bringing equipment in while I was eating veal. So, Vic, a wonderful job. You're a great guy from Merkel and Dickson. Here we got some presents for you. What else we got here?
Another present under the tree, our producer, Teresa Kalezai. Would you please come up here? Teresa, where are you? Teresa Kalezai, run up here. Come on.
While we were out, Merkel and Dickson were out Christmas shopping for other people, she was busy at the radio station working. She has put together this entire show by way of phone, getting everybody here.
Yes.
And imagine convincing people to come in and not have to, for donating their time, all the hometown folks today.
Well, Merkel and Dickson, we just showed up, and this car was already started this morning and running.
Yeah, exactly.
We didn't have to do any real work. These are the people that worked their tails off to get this thing together.
Now, stop it, Mikey. Mikey Razor, stop it. The man in the yellow shoes. Come over here.
The black tux and yellow sneakers.
Mikey Razor,
Creative
music
and
director.
Musical director. There he is.
Show him the shoes, Mikey. Show him the shoes.
Show him the
there
shoes.
They are,
there
ladies
they
and
are.
gentlemen. It's yellow. It's hip. Mikey, thank you.
Now I got to thank everybody who performed here today because it was amazing. Nobody said no. We called them up. Teresa called them up. She talked to them, and everybody said they'd love to do this. And the fact that so many people came out this morning, I got the Christmas spirit today. Thank you.
Really?
Okay, and where's Kenny Woods? Kenny, come on up here. Now, we have a stunt prize here. I left your gift at home, so this is the stunt one that you'll get until you get the real one.
Yes, that's not a real one. But
So,
that'll keep you
Kenny,
busy in the
Kenny
meantime.
Woods, assistant program director, worked his tail off as well. And a round
That's
of
right.
applause for
Thank
Kenny
you.
Woods.
These are very special people.
And there are a lot of other people as well who have put time into this that we frankly didn't have the money for presents. So
That's right. Also, I think Tab Douglas is standing by now. Tab, you've got a couple of special visitors.
That's right. A couple of our final sports guests of the morning. I'd like to introduce to you Penguins, Wendell Young and Randy Gillen. Ladies and gentlemen, they've won 5 in a row. If they go 7 in a row with a sweep of the Islanders this weekend, they'll tie a team record for winning streak, 7 in a row. Are you going to do it? Nice Christmas present, Wendell.
It'd be great. I think it'd be great for our fans, great for us. And last week we were out of the playoffs, and now we look like we're in the thick of things.
What do you want for Christmas?
More playing time, and to have the lights on Route 19 synchronized.
Oh, how about that? He's a real Pittsburgher. Randy Gillen, career high 9 goals. He's having a career season, buddy.
Well, it's been nice so far, and I've been getting lots of playing time and lots of chances. So as far as Wendell goes, we drive to the rink every day together, and I just want to bulldoze Route 19 and put a freeway right in there. I don't know what anywhere.
All right, Randy Gillen, Wendell Young, thanks for coming. Great guys. Good luck to the Penguins. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Tab. Having a great time today for the 1990 Morning Zoo Christmas special.
That's right, and we have something special coming up next, so hope you'll stick around right here on 3WS, WWS, WAM, FM Pittsburgh.
We'll be back to the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special after these messages from our sponsors.
here. Hello. All right, now if we could have all of our performers, all of our singers and musicians, Johnny Angel and the Halos are going to be over there. They'll be singing. Craig Singer will lead everybody into singing White Christmas together. So if we could have Pure Gold up here, we have Tony Lips up here, we have Joe Negri up here. Who else we got? Al Dow, Anna Cox, Marie Alexander, Jimmy Sapienza, Jimmy Hunt, Lou Christie. We want everybody up here. We're going to all sing White Christmas together. You've seen it in the movies. It works, right? All right. We're a good start. Now let's get all the musicians come on up here. Everybody, all our singers, everybody. We got it over every other city. No other city can put on a show like this and have these people come and do this. We'll be in the way in just a few more moments. Thank you. We want everybody to sing along. If you have the words there, sing. If you don't, hum. Thank you.
What do you want us to say?
Can you guys see? Yeah, sure.
They're doing solos, aren't you? You guys
I'm about to do the best Milli Vanilli invitation you can see.
What is the song? What are we singing? White Christmas. Oh.
You know the words?
Right on. We're all. We can't. That's the one we did with the doo-wah.
Two penguin guys trying to slip out of here.
We're in on the corner of the stage.
Oh, I slipped off. Just walk right out the door.
Big applause this time to bring it back in, all right? Let's go.
Okay, this is the part of the show we're about ready to close out. All the performers who have donated their time all morning long to provide the folks here, the 300 plus at the Sheraton in Station Square, and the tens of thousands other listening on their radios all over Pittsburgh, and be able to hear this again on Christmas Day, the rebroadcast.
That's right. The whole thing be rebroadcast from 9 to noon on Christmas Day. The people who have appeared that we'd like to thank in alphabetical order, to begin with the singers and performers, Marie Alexander, Jimmy Beaumont, Kenny Blake. You can hold your applause maybe to the end so we can get through these things. Also, Lou Christie, Etta Cox and Al Dow, Donnie Iris, Johnny Angel and the Halos, Tony McKay, Walt Maddox, Joe Negri, Pure Gold, Jimmy Sapienza, Tony Seawright Lips, Craig Zinger. And then our sports figures, we had Wendell Young drop by, Randy Gillen, they're still here. Also, special thanks to the Steelers, Gerald Williams and David Johnson as well.
We certainly would like to thank the Sheraton Hotel at Station Square, too. Round of applause for them.
Yes.
Blockbuster Video, Canon Copiers, Roth Carpet Company, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Penguins, McGann and Chester Towing, Steed Audio, a lot of this equipment here from them, Liberty Formals, Aiken Elementary School, Avon Elementary, also Birchfield Elementary School, Hance Elementary, all the folks that made all of this come together today.
And Holly Hughes, too, ladies
and
and gentlemen.
Holly right down here in the front.
Down here, too.
Okay, Mikey, you started this. Why don't you get everybody going? Here.
Okay, Craig, play.
Everyone is on stage right now. long, Pittsburgh. Thank you, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
You've been listening to a live broadcast of the second annual 3WS Morning Zoo Christmas Special, sponsored by Roth Carpet, Blockbuster Video, and Allegheny Business Machines, featuring Canon Copiers. 3WS would like to thank the artists participating in this morning's show, and also thank The Appliance Store, Celebrations Liberty Formals, the Sheraton Station Square, Teresa Colezai, Rebecca Deely, Ron Fiore, Bernadette Hoffman, Frank Leukemia, Gary Marintz, Alice McGreath, Vic Pasquarelli, Mikey Razor, Nancy Rich, Ron Theis, and Kenny Woods. We hope you've enjoyed this morning's show, and we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.